All right, if you're gearing up for the 2026 engineering admissions, you know how crucial it is to get clear, straight-up facts. So today, let's dive deep into Annapoorana Engineering College in Salem. Their TNEA Code, that's 2648.
So when you're looking at a long list of colleges, the big question is always, why this one? What makes it stand out? Let's get right to it and look at what makes this place different. Right off the bat, you've got this really powerful one-two punch. First, it's an autonomous institution. Now, what does that really mean for you? It means they can update their curriculum on the fly, keeping it fresh and in line with what the industry actually wants. And second, they've got 6 of their core engineering programs accredited by the NBA. That's a huge stamp of quality, telling you that these departments have met some really high standards.
Okay, let's talk about something that's super important, especially for parents. You want to know if this is a stable, trustworthy institution, right? So let's look at the foundation of Annapoorana Engineering College.
So here's the quick rundown. The full name is Annapoorana Engineering College. And yes, it's autonomous. TNEA Code is 2648. It's a self-financing college started back in 2010, and it's affiliated with Anna University. For admissions, it's all through TNA with a pretty standard split. 65% of the seats are for the government quota, and the other 35% are for the management quota.
And who's behind the college? Well, it was founded by the TKVTSSMEC Trust. And this isn't their first rodeo. This trust has been in the education game for over 4 decades. Think about that. Before this engineering college, they were already running a bunch of medical, nursing, dental, and pharmacy colleges. So they bring a ton of experience to the table, which really speaks to the college's stability.
And of course, gotta have the basics covered. The college has its AICTE approval for the 2025-26 academic year. That's a must-have, a non-negotiable for any legit engineering college in India. Let's circle back to that NBA accreditation for a second, because this is important. It's not just a general seal of approval for the whole college. It's specific to each department. And look at this list. Computer science, civil, and EEE, they're accredited all the way to 2028. Others, like ECE and mechanical, are good till 2027. So what does that mean if you join in 2026? It means for your entire 4 years, you're in a program that's guaranteed to meet these high-quality standards. That's some serious peace of mind.
All right, we've covered the background and the trust factor. Now for the fun part. What can you actually study here? Let's check out the different engineering branches and how many seats are up for grabs.
In total, we're looking at 540 undergraduate seats across all their BE and BTech programs. And here's the full menu of options. You've got your classic core branches, mechanical, civil, EEE. But you also have the really high-demand stuff like computer science, AI and data science, and IT. And see those codes next to each name? You're going to need those during the TNE online counseling, so keep this handy. And I want to point out a few of these in particular. Programs like AI and data science, biomedical engineering, and IT are pretty new here. They started in 2023. This is a great sign. It shows the college isn't stuck in the past. They're actively looking at where the jobs are heading and creating programs to match. Okay, foundation is solid, programs look good. But let's be real. This is the question on everyone's mind. What happens after 4 years? What about jobs? What's the return on this huge investment you're about to make?
The big number the college reported to TNEA for last year's admissions is a 94% placement rate. Now, this is self-reported data, but a figure like that is definitely a strong signal that there's a lot of placement activity happening on campus.
And it's not just about a percentage. Things like this are what actually get you ready for a career. We talked about the autonomous status. That means your syllabus is always up to date. But check this out. They have a government-funded AICTE IDEA Lab that just opened. This is basically a playground for innovation, a place where you can get your hands dirty with real projects and prototyping. This is the kind of stuff that makes your resume pop.
Okay, academics and jobs are checked off. But what about day-to-day life? The practical stuff? Where you'll live, how you'll get there. Let's take a look at the campus realities.
This is a big one, especially if you're not from Salem. So yes, they have separate, permanent hostels for both boys and girls. The mess serves both veg and non-veg food, so you've got options. And location? It's right on NH47, about 15 kilometers from the Salem Junction railway station, which is pretty convenient. Plus, they have their own college buses running. Now, about the finances. It's good to know that there are a bunch of government scholarships available. Depending on your background, you might be eligible for things like the SC/ST scholarship, the BC/MBC scholarship, or the First Graduate Scholarship. There are also central government schemes for minority and OBC students. It's definitely something to look into.
Just so you know where we're getting all this info, everything we've talked about is based on data pulled from the college's own official website and trusted government portals like TNEA and the NBA. And we've made sure it's all current as of right now.
So, what do you think? An autonomous college with solid NBA backing and a new innovation lab? Does that check the right boxes for you? At the end of the day, the choice is yours. To see how Annapoorana stacks up against other colleges and to keep your research going, explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com. It's your true source for all your 12th to engineering decisions.